That's why we can never escape the dragon of corruption. What do we mean by separation of economic powers? The Gachagua report, I think it's a Gachagua report in the 60s, allowed civil servants to hang coats in the offices so they can go to run their own businesses. So they divided time between their positions in office and working for themselves. Two, they used the offices to accumulate. And therefore, everybody who comes to the government does not come to government to serve. We come to the government to accumulate wealth. And if you leave the government, like some of us have left, without making enough wealth. I remember somebody, a friend of mine, somewhere the day before yesterday, was asking, Professor, you are a very good person, but you don't make kanyamu. The Kikuyu talk about kanyamu. You know, kanyamu. Kanyamu is supposed to be that undisclosed wealth, which people know of, but cannot account for. I mean, which I found obnoxious, because you get to the government to serve, not to serve yourself, not to enrich yourself. And therefore, I say this and finish. The problem with our society today is that we have so many political entrepreneurs that we are now competing on the art of entrepreneurship, political entrepreneurship. By political entrepreneurs, this is a very well-grounded concept in political science, is where somebody goes to the office in order to divert public resources to their own private resources. And you hone that art to the point that you become a hero in doing that. And I think the moment we deal with political entrepreneurship, then we are good to go. Because the problem we have here, I mean, we have traveled. We've been to America, we've been to China, we've been to Russia and to all these countries, we're going to Britain. The difference between them and us is that when they see a political entrepreneur, they shout him out and say, you cannot do that. So you cannot be a George Bush and you're also running so many companies when everybody is aware. You have to prove that you have forsaken all that and that you are not using the public office to enrich your companies and your whatever. So the new doctrine that we need in this country, in addition to the separation of powers, is the separation of economic powers. And we must be brave to do that. We have done that in some sectors.
Thank you.
We have done that in the military. In the military, you cannot, under the circumstances, be also an economic entrepreneur, unless we are at the very, very, very top. But in the normal soldier,